Alrighty, what's up everybody? So today I wanted to make a video on what I believe is the best and necessary equipment to start streaming either on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever other streaming platform you want to use. So we're going to go ahead and start with probably the most important thing, which is going to be your microphone. So in terms of microphone, I'm going to go ahead and kind of just recommend three different products. Of course, the first class is going to be your cheapest, so you're looking at things like fee fine microphone, but I would also like to include, I guess, the HyperX Quadcast in this category, as well as maybe the Blue Yeti. So those are two extremely popular microphones. I'm actually using the Hyper Quad cast myself, and I mean, I like it a lot. I think it's a good microphone, and these are like under $100 microphones, and they'll last you for a number of years. For example, this HyperX Quadcast I got in my freshman year of high school. I'm a senior now, and it's still going really strong. If you're looking to upgrade into something a little bit more expensive, I would say the Shure MV7 is still is a good microphone. It still can be a USB microphone, so those are like really easy to set up with your PC. The HyperX Quadcast Blue Yeti, all those are USB microphones as well, but there's also XLR microphones, so that is a much more complex thing that honestly I don't even know that much of because I've not really dealt with it. However, if you are interested in going into that extremely higher budget microphones, I guess the most popular one would be the Shure SM7B. This is like the microphone that you have most definitely seen if you've ever watched Twitch. A bunch of streamers are using this microphone, but at the same time, it's like $400. I'm pretty sure for XLR microphones, you do need like a panel and like all kinds of other equipment. So, it's up to you. But as a starting streamer, I would recommend staying with this like watching YouTube reviews on one of these microphones like the Quadcast or Yeti, and just investing into one of those. I think it'll last you a good number of years, and um if you do well with your content and you grow and you hopefully make some money off of it one day, then of course by all means invest into something more expensive. But I would say that if you're starting out as a streamer, the Quadcast, Yeti, Fee-Fine microphones, they'll last you and you can still get amazing quality out of them. So in terms of peripherals, your mouse and keyboard, it's going to really be dependent on the game. I don't think that a mouse and keyboard is necessarily useful for streaming. Um, but of course, if you're playing an FPS game or something in which you're really precise and quick with your movements, I would probably invest into a better mouse and keyboard than like an office mouse and keyboard. But if you're just playing chess on Twitch like I am, you don't really need something super high end. So that's the mouse and keyboard aspect. So now I want to talk about cameras. So you don't need a camera to stream, but a lot of people do end up buying one. And they like to, have face cams in their streams, which I don't blame them. I mean, I do the same thing as well. So in terms of cameras, um, you can go from really cheap to really expensive super fast. So you're probably going to want to start off with a webcam, maybe something like the Logitech C930E or C920, something like that. Um, I know that's what I first started out with. That's the first webcam I used, and it worked great for me. I really enjoyed it, and it helped me grow my Twitch channel to hundreds of followers, and nobody ever complained about the quality. However, if you're looking to upgrade and invest into an actual camera, I would probably say the Sony ZV-E10 or the Sony A6700. Um, and these are called budget cameras, but they're not really budget in my opinion for most people because you're still looking at like $800 to $1,000 once you've bought the camera body and the lens. So it gets really expensive super fast. Um, so that's why I would say maybe start with a webcam, but it depends if you're using this camera. A lot of people use cameras for other things like photography and other side hustles, which I mean I totally get if you want to use it for streaming as well. So it depends how much you're going to be using your camera and how much value you can get out of it because it is a pretty big investment. So of course, each to their own. Everybody has like different things they want to do. Um, so if you're looking for a camera, I'd probably say the Sony ZV-E10, A6700. Um, There's a bunch of really good cameras out there. I've mainly dealt with Sony cameras. I've not really touched Canon, so there's probably some good Canon cameras out there as well. But if you want to use a camera for streaming and you maybe care about my opinion, I'd say these Sony cameras are pretty good for the price and to create content with. Next up is the lighting, and this is an aspect that can get also really complex really quickly. So I guess the most basic form of lighting is going to be a ring light. That's actually what I use. However, the main drawback of this is if you look into my eyes, you can probably see the ring light reflecting off of my eyes, which doesn't look super high end, but at the same time, a lot of people don't notice it until you point it out. So if you're just starting out, I would say that that might just be a really good option. And then, I mean, if you're looking to upgrade in the future, or if you just want to straight up get high end lighting and not have to worry about those like rings in your eyes or whatever, so you'd probably want to invest into key lights. Elgato's known for having some crazy key lights and some crazy like box lights and stuff to put all around your setup. And so it's probably between them and then a random Amazon ring light. I'm pretty sure you can find these ring lights for like $20. So you can always test it out, see how it works for you. I'd probably say that that might just be a good place to start. And then in terms of lighting, I would say that lighting also includes the background of your streams. So in my background, I've got LED lights running up top to set like kind of a purple glow all over my room. And I've got the Govee glides and then a random like lightning bolt LED thing I found off of Amazon. Links for all these will be in the description, by the way. So if you are ever interested in any of the products that I'm talking about, just check out the description and you can find them there. But the Govee glides have not failed me. There's so much you can do with it, and it's actually insane. It's blowing my mind, and I think it looks really nice in the background as well. I know that that wall right there, that wall right there is a little bit plain for me, so I might just invest into nano leafs or something one day. But those are really expensive. But a lot of high-end streamers, I guess, do use nano leafs, um, or they just don't use anything at all. Lighting is different for everybody, but for me, I really like my lightning bolt and then the Govee glides as my background. So now probably the most important part for most people is going to be your PC. Man, there's so much to talk about when it comes to PCs. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because there's a ton of tutorials on YouTube, a ton of recommendations on YouTube. I don't even know what's the best PC, to be honest. Um, it really changes every year, but it just depends on your budget and then what deals you can find. Newegg has a lot of sales on PC parts and pre-builts. Amazon is known for selling PC parts and pre-builts. There's a bunch of websites out there, and then a bunch of YouTube channels as well that teach you how to build PCs. If you're interested in building your own, you could probably save a little bit of money if you build your own actually, because I know pre-builts do charge that building fee, and a lot of people don't want to spend the money on that, which is totally understandable. I personally bought a pre-built from Newegg, but I bought it like 3-4 years ago, and I was pretty young at the time, and I didn't know how to build a PC. I didn't trust myself building a PC, so I just ended up saving up, and I just bought a pre-built straight up. I still use it to this day, and it's really good. My personal specs are a Ryzen 7 3700X, a 2060 Super, 16 gigs of RAM, and then 1 TB SSD. So pretty solid. I mean, it works really well with me. I can still run Valorant and Fortnite, Warzone, whatever game I'm interested in a day. Right now I'm actually streaming chess, so it's not even like it really matters. That's what's been entertaining me recently, so it's not even that serious. But yeah, that's PCs. And last but not least, Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi definitely held me back when I was starting out as a streamer. With Wi-Fi, you want a high upload speed. It does not matter if your download speed is 20 million. If your upload speed is less than 1, you're screwed. Um, Definitely upgrade your upload speed, and you know, I mean, you need solid upload speed to stream and not lag. When I first got my PC, I was like, so I got the parts. I have a great PC now, but I'm still lagging when I'm streaming. What's going wrong? And then I learned that it was my Wi-Fi. So that was really annoying. But make sure you guys have a high upload speed or a solid upload speed in order to stream. I would say the minimum might be 10, maybe 50. I'm not even sure. I know I used to stream off of 10, but I was streaming .io games like Crunker and Surviv. Don't know if anybody remembers those games. That was like a few years ago, but that's what I used to stream. And 10 was enough for that, but that changes, so we'll see. That's all I've got for you guys. If you guys have any other recommendations for streamers, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've got all my socials down in the description. If you guys like chess or just want to vibe on Twitch with me, feel free to follow. I stream all the time and I also really enjoy doing it. So feel free to check me out. Have a great day, night, morning, wherever it is for you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.